From the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, I'm Maggie Turner. Conditions at a Missouri prison in the summer violate the constitutional rights of the people who live there. That's the allegation in a lawsuit filed today against the State Department of Corrections. Rachel Lippman from St. Louis has more.
About 1,000 inmates live at the minimum security Algoa Correctional Center in Jefferson City. Its housing units were built in the 1930s and have no air conditioning. In addition, the prison is at the top of a hill with very little shade. Shubra Ori is the senior counsel at MacArthur Justice Center, which filed the suit.
Most people there are on their way home. And it's horrible and it's cruel that they might suffer incredible injury or even death before they get the chance to do that.
The suit focuses on inmates who have underlying health conditions or have been in solitary confinement. It asks a judge to force the DOC to develop a plan to keep the buildings between 65 and 85 degrees. I'm Rachel Lippman.
It is still unclear what will happen next for Columbia Recycling. After a tornado destroyed the city's material recovery facility in April, city workers have continued to collect recycling, while throwing it away with other trash. Officials are assessing the building to find out what's salvageable and what's sellable from the rubble of the recycling facility. The city of Columbia is currently considering building a new recycling facility rather than rebuilding the old one. Before a new site is built, there could be another way to divert recycling, such as using another contractor or collector. President Donald Trump recently signed an executive order that will require truck drivers in the U.S. to be proficient in English. There's already a federal rule that mandates commercial drivers must understand English well enough to read traffic signs and communicate with officials, but the Trump administration plans to issue new guidance on testing and enforcement. Over the past 20 years, the number of truck drivers born outside the country has grown to more than 700,000, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Michael Belzer is a professor of economics at Wayne State University in Michigan, and he says this new directive is likely to impact some immigrant drivers.
I don't know what the standards are going to be, but I assume that besides the headline value, that the purpose was to make it harder for them to get in or to do the work.
In the U.S., trucks transport the majority of agricultural products, according to a 2020 report from the Department of Agriculture. Foster care has gotten little attention from the Missouri legislature, though this year one section of a wide-ranging foster care bill was passed and now awaits Governor Mike Kehoe's signature. The Missouri Independent reports parents who lose children to foster care often can't afford a lawyer and aren't always given one. This bill takes steps toward understanding the system by establishing a commission to study parents' and children's legal representation throughout the state and directing the commission to recommend practice standards and training requirements. I'm Maggie Turner, KBIA News, Columbia.